most of us, the seeds of our faith have been planted and watered by the matriarchs of our family.
That's true in my case.
And mine. And in this episode, we're paying tribute to the mothers who've helped us to become the woman God created us to be.
As an inspiring author myself, I'm excited to introduce best-selling author Kimberla Lawson Roby. It's encouraging to know that she attributes her success to her mom and her faith. I'm Donna Parker.
I'm Claudia Parker.
5 Minutes of Faith starts now.
I'm Kimberla Lawson Roby, author, speaker, and writing and publishing mentor, and I'm here with Claudia Parker on 5 Minutes of Faith. My parents purchased their home when I was 5 years old, and my grandparents moved in at that time, and they were there until they each passed away. I think part of the best thing that could have happened in my mom's life was having the opportunity to have her parents in the household with her. And my brothers and I still talk about that today. We were blessed to have really two sets of parents. That's really what it felt like. So those moments throughout my childhood and even when I was in my teen years and my early adult years of my mom and I sitting in my grandmother's bedroom laughing and talking about everything, those times are just priceless. But my mom was so super proud when I became an author that there were times we'd be out and about publicly and she'd tell everyone who would listen, and I'd think, Mom, why do you have to do that? Why are you sharing this news? And she used to say, well, how are people gonna know about it? But she was so excited and so proud, and she is a big part of the reason why I did not give up. When the rejection letters came, I had decided to move on, and she said, you have to keep going with this. So she was excited until the day she took her last breath. My relationship with my friends and even my female first cousins, I think I view it as something extremely important and something very, very special because I saw such an awesome relationship between my mom and her mom. For the most part, I'm always saying to people, believe me or not, you can ask my brothers if, my dad and my grandfather are alive. They never had words in all those years. They just had so much love and respect for one another. And so that definitely was an example that taught me the importance of loving women and supporting women and being there for women and lifting them up in every opportunity that you have. My grandmother passed away in 1989 and my mom in 2001, and they were two of the three most devastating losses in my life. My grandfather, it was 1979, so exactly 10 years before my grandmother, but it was as if I had lost two mothers by the time my mom passed away. And I've said many times when I'm speaking about them that no matter what tragic thing or awful thing happened before they passed away and anything that I've experienced since, nothing compares to how devastating those two losses continue to be for me. I think that if you are experiencing troubles in your relationship, strained, whether it be with your mother, your grandmother, father, grandfather, siblings, whoever that might be, I would tell every single person alive to fix it. Do whatever you need to do to get beyond whatever disagreements you have, whatever resentment you have, because if I could give up every single thing I have and have just another day with my mom and my grandmother, I would absolutely do that. How ironic that my relationship with God is where it needs to be because of the two of them. And it is also because of my relationship with God that I was able to go on after they passed away. I remember when my grandmother passed away, then I still had my mom. So it was tough on both of us, but at least we still had each other. Then when she passed away, oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. And so had she not made it very clear to me when she knew she was going to pass, she was terminally ill, she tried her best to prepare me, and she did a great job of it because she said, when I am gone, he will be the only one you have to see you through. And she was absolutely right about that. I believe that I'm honoring them in the best way that I possibly can. And then God has blessed me and called me to write a book that I never thought that I would write, which was my first nonfiction book, The Woman God Created You to Be: Finding Success Through Faith, Spiritually, Personally, and Professionally. And in that book, throughout just about every single chapter, it is their words and their wisdom that I'm able to use in order to help other women everywhere.